Welcome back to Under the Helmet, episode 18, the greatest motorcycle podcast in all of everything.
Shout out to Podcast Studio, shout out to VRC. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about the current motorcycle market and how just weird bikes are right now.
They are very weird.
It makes no sense. Shopping around, the first bike I want to talk about is the Rocket 3. The new one.
The new Rocket 3.
So do you know how much you can buy a new gen Rocket 3 for on the used market? Like 10,000 miles, like 2021.
I haven't looked too much into the Rocket 3, like the newer stuff.
So brand new, they're around 20,000. A little more closer to 25, I believe.
Yep.
You can buy a used one for 10.
That's pretty wild.
There's one at a dealership right now for 10.5.
At a dealership, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because dealers be taxing.
Yeah. I don't understand why.
From what I've heard, I think they're not super marketable because of how large they are.
Yeah. There's a set like demographic for them, and then once they hit I think the same thing happened with the H2s. Obviously they brought the H2 back, but in like 2015, like everyone who wanted an H2 bought an H2.
Yep.
And then it was like no one's buying them new really anymore. And I think the Rocket 3 the same thing, where everyone who wants a Rocket 3 bought a Rocket 3, and they did a update, and I believe they made them like they were like a little like finicky, like riding and everything. So I think they just like did a update with all the tech and stuff in 24, and they did more power and more displacement, I'm pretty sure. Because
a huge motor already, why not make it a little bit bigger?
Yeah, a little bit bigger. So they upped the displacement just a tad.
Bigger than your Miata motor.
Yeah.
What is that? I think it's a 2.3.
It's a 2.6. I think the new one's a 2.7.
That's like fucking insane.
The original was 2.4, like 8.7. So it was 2,500. My Miata's a 1.6 liter.
Yep. Kind of crazy to think about.
Yes. Insane to think about.
Yep.
But for 10 grand?
10 grand's pretty tempting.
10 grand?
Have a literal motor. You're riding a motor pretty much.
I mean, how much lower do you think they can go? Personally, I think it's going to be discontinued sooner than later.
I would agree with you on that. I mean, if I saw one in the 8s, I would be...
I would be like, take my money.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would go and just buy one.
Yeah. And the 8s would be wild for a new bike under 10,000 miles.
There was one in the summer for 8.5, and I thought it was a scam. Like 8.5 is like steal money, like even for this market. But there was one for 8.5, and I thought it was a scam. But I like texted like the woman, and she's like, "Yeah, I got like more pictures. Like, but I have someone coming in like an hour." I'm like, "Yeah."
It's usually how it goes. Like,
yeah. So it was real, but finding them under 10 very hard, but not impossible. But like right above 10 is where they're sitting,
which is, I mean, still really good value for what you're getting, depending on bike dependent, condition wise. And
yeah, but they're nice. Yeah, they're. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
No,
it's similar to like the new VMAX for me, where I always am gonna see them as a $10,000 bike.
I think they'll steadily hold at that.
Yeah,
they might fluctuate up or down a little bit, but I actually just saw one for sale. I think it's a 2013 VMAX. Like $10,000.
That's a good price for it. They jumped up a little bit recently.
I saw one for 30 grand once.
Yeah?
It was 300 horsepower. I had a Pro Charger on.
God. The second gen VMAX has jumped a decent amount. So I think like a year and a half ago, they were like hovering right under 10, and now they're like closer to 12.
Yeah.
They don't make them. They're getting harder to find every year. So it makes sense.
I mean, they're fucking awesome.
I don't think they're gonna jump more, but I think the Rocket 3 maybe we'll start seeing them under 10, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah,
but the second they discontinue them, I think they're gonna jump back up.
I think they'll bump up to the 12 to 15.
Yeah, because for how much bike you're getting.
Yeah.
And again, I'm told this by someone who's like working at a Triumph dealership, And I'm like, allegedly these things are like restricted to 60% throttle. And he's like, that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many. Even a super experienced rider, like that bike's huge.
I saw a guy do a wheelie on one.
Yeah, to put down that much power on a big bike like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was like,
good.
it's got a lot of power, but it's just really comfortable. I really want to ride one.
Yeah.
Like that and an FTR are like top of my list right now for newer bikes.
Yeah, an FTR. They have been all over the place.
Like, just everywhere.
Like, I think I saw one recently for like 10 grand or something. Like,
yeah, I saw one for there's a guy who has one, brand new, 30 miles on it. I think he's asking 15, and I'm like, dude, it's not gonna sell.
Yeah, that's too much for one of those. And I would be into them for like $8,000.
Yeah, like if they jumped under 7, I would buy one instantly.
Yeah,
and I think they're gonna head that way. Right now they discontinued them, so I believe there's going to be a little bit of I want one because they're gone, but it's still going to be like a sub 10 bike, and then that's going to wear off, and then it's going to just become a old bike.
Yeah, I agree. And if I were to buy one, it'd have to be the Heritage.
Absolutely. Like, the black looks okay.
The carbon one?
Yeah, the Carbon Heritage one, though.
Yeah, the Carbon Heritage
The
one.
Carbon Heritage is very nice. Because it's just like that.
Just a little bit of modern with the Heritage. It's that bike looks so good.
That's the ideal one, is the Carbon Heritage. However, I would take just a regular Heritage bike.
Yeah.
And
you have to. I love the factory upgraded.
The Acropovic?
The Acropovic.
Yeah.
That goes up to, it's
beautiful. As long as you delete the tail, they are such cool bikes.
You gotta delete the tail.
That tail is one of the ugliest tails I have seen on a motorcycle ever.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, but it keeps the flow of like the rear, but then it's just like boom. Yeah.
Like this ugly thing that it kind of so looks like an afterthought that they know people are gonna delete.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like we could put an ugly tail there and like make it more expensive, or like, develop a piece that everyone is just the first thing they're gonna do is throw it away.
Yeah.
So I get it, but man, is it ugly.
It's gotta be the ugliest contraption on the rear portion of any newer bike I've seen.
I would agree. Yeah. Just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an ugly piece. The one bike, bikes that keep seeing popping up for sale are overpriced high mileage bikes. I've never seen high mileage bikes for sale in Wisconsin ever.
Yeah.
And now all of them are like a Valkyrie. Sure, Valkyries are always high mileage, but it's like 54,000 miles. By the way, I want $6,000 for it.
But Valkyries are they're either way up here or they're way
nothing.
down. Like I just saw one. It had a ton of miles on it. I think it was like over 100,000 miles on it. Yeah. But he wanted like 2,600.
There was a Valkyrie with 8,000 miles. I was in Texas. Otherwise, I would have gone and got it. It was in Indiana, like $1,500, and had like 9,000 miles on it.
That would have been a crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I sent it to my dad, but it sold same day. Such a cool bike.
Valkyries are.
Yeah, I
slept-on bikes.
I saw a Shadow. Like the older Shadow.
Yeah.
I think it had 60,000 miles on it, and the dude wanted $3,000 for it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
VFRs, obviously there's the one we'll get to in a second. But I've been looking for a VFR on and off for like 2 years now. I've never seen a VFR with more than 35,000. Now every single VFR I see is 45,000, 50,000, and they're asking $5,000 for them.
Yep.
It is what happened? Like, where did all the good bikes go?
It was feel like there was a point in time where I saw a bunch of good bikes that were for sale for good prices, and at that point in time I didn't want a VFR, or I didn't want that bike.
I was buying them at the time, and then they just disappeared.
And then they're like, "Oh, you want an 80,000 mile one for 4 times the amount?
Yeah,
here you go."
Well, there's the one that your brother sent you.
Yeah.
So 70,000 miles?
70,000 mile VFR 800.
However, the price isn't bad.
$1,500.
That's what it's worth.
Yeah.
It's what it's worth. Depending on how the bike's been maintained, I wouldn't be too scared of it. I know I was looking into some of the high mileage VFR stuff. I don't know. It just happened to be on a forum where they were talking about that stuff. I don't like the rectifier stators, like all the electrical stuff, charging stuff is the problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of older bikes, the electric, like just being able to see that someone either like kept it all working and like, you know, valves and that's all mechanical stuff you always check. But yeah, it would be.
I wouldn't be scared of the bike.
No.
Especially with how OEM it looks. Like, it looks like it still has stock fairings.
It doesn't look like someone rattle canned the whole
Yeah, and it's not like someone put, like, stupid handlebars or different wheels or a different front. Like, someone just seemingly highway miled it.
Yeah. And usually those bikes are
they're
very well maintained.
Yeah, and they're also very reliable.
Yeah, I mean, you can't...
Gear cams. Gear cams, fuel injection. They're super. That's the thing with Honda bikes, with the Magnas as well. I've always just been surprised at how late they did fuel injection. And when they did it, it worked.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Like, they're always late to the game and things. A prime example, our dirt bikes don't have electric start. I think it's the lamest thing ever.
Suzuki still doesn't.
Yeah, Suzuki still doesn't. I think it's the lamest thing ever, but they never have... You know, the new ones, you never hear any problems about them. So.
No, and Yamaha, I don't know what Yamaha does with their starters.
We call them Yama Chugs for a reason. My
1975 XS650, the starter sounds like it's going to eat the engine. Have you heard it?
I don't know if I've heard the XS, no.
It sounds like rocks in a blender. It sounds like a Ducati dry clutch going on, and it's like, what is going on? Same thing with, like, fast forward 7 years. Yamaha Virago. They sound awful.
Fast forward to
2013 R6.
Yeah.
I buy my R6 and I'm like, all right, everything. I'm like, all right, let me fill up gas real quick. I'm at the gas station. Nothing. I'm like, please no.
Yeah.
Do it again. I'm at this gas station for a minute trying to start this R6 and just nothing. And I'm like, shit.
That's the fucking meme.
And then I turn the bike back on, it fires right up.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with that bike ever again with the starter. But just that one time it decides, nah.
No. It's 2020, I think there's 21.
Yeah, the R1s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the same
issue.
Same issue.
And like Mason's 21 or 2 450.
Yeah.
Yamaha Chug for a reason. I've never heard of slower cranking. Yeah.
Yeah, no, if any, I'm going to play the clip. We don't usually insert clips in the podcast. I'm going to play the clip of my XS650 starting up because it's genuinely the most disgusting sound you can ever hear from a starter.
Yeah. Yamaha, you've had obviously a significant amount
I love Yamaha.
It's a very phenomenal motorcycle.
Yeah, but
pianos too.
Yeah.
They make good shit.
Yeah.
Fix your starters.
It's probably the same guy. Like, he's the same guy. He's like, we're not going to change this.
Same design for 40 years.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes no sense. But going back to Honda and talking about the Magnas. Magna prices are... Magnas, they're just a bargain.
Yeah.
Bargain. Like, I've always loved the Magnas. My dad had a Magna before. He had a Super Magna, so the later 750.
Yep.
But, so the Super Magnas, there's one with 30,000 miles on it. It's all red. It runs. Like, doesn't need carb work. Doesn't need anything. Has a title. He wants $1,300 for it.
Crazy.
And it's still for sale.
Yeah.
You could probably offer him $1,200 and go home with one of, like, the best cruisers
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
V4.
Phenomenal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The only downside is carbureted. That's the only downside.
And, like, they're... I mean, I've never worked on one personally, but they're probably not.
The carbs are a little annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only, the VMAX carbs are worse. But
there always is worse.
Yeah, there's always worse. However, if you're someone who wants a Magna and you're like, man, I really don't want to like deal with the carbs, you could probably pay someone like $700 to go through them.
I was just about to say that. Guess what? You bought the bike for $1,200.
Yeah.
Pay someone to go through them.
Like if you're in a Magna after doing like new tires, brakes, are they shaft? They might be shaft driven.
I can't remember.
They might be shaft driven.
They might be.
Yeah. So like shaft fluid, diff fluid, and carburetors for like $1,000, and you're in it for $2,200 for the clean Honda.
Can't beat that with a stick.
And especially when you buy the bike, it's already ready to go.
Yeah.
Like maybe a year later, you have to do the carbs.
So what? That's anything carbureted. You kind of.
Yeah, it happens, and at the end of the day, you can probably also just bite the bullet and do it yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't want to pay the money, it's not that hard. There's service manuals. There's videos probably out there, forum posts on how to take everything apart. Yeah.
Or just use some Lucas carb cleaner.
Yeah, just. If it works, it works.
Hey, if it does work, awesome. You don't have to rip it apart.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but most of the time.
Yeah.
If it's bad enough.
But like then again, if you're buying the bike and you're hearing it running nice, as long as you don't like leave the bike parked with ethanol fuel for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like as long as you stabilize it and keep going.
Look at all your bikes you have that are carbureted.
I literally fired up my VMAX and it fired up after 6 months, no problem. Little misfire and I cleared it out when it was running. My Hawk went over, boom.
Done.
Right away, fired up. You just have to...
If you know what you're doing, it really isn't a problem.
No. And especially if it's your only bike.
Yeah, exactly. Then you don't have to maintain 50 motorcycles. So, that's not bad.
I'm thinking about just buying a Mag... Because I sold my summer daily, the Magna, for the price. I mean, you can't beat it. I would just put like miles on miles and miles and be like...
I might join you. We might be Magna brothers.
Hey, I'll do it if you do it. There's a 8,000 mile one for I think $2,000, and it's purple and white.
Ooh.
And then there's the red one. And then we're not even talking about like the best Magna, V65. V65s make like 120 horsepower. They're 1,100 cc's.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could like upgrade the brakes. I'm sure that's a weak point in them, like the VMAXs. They're probably significantly lighter than the VMAXs.
Yeah.
The VMAX is she's a big girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I ride that bike around, I'm like...
The V65...
Probably has a better frame.
It's an awesome bike to drive. I've drove one.
Yeah, it probably has a better frame than it probably has a better front end than the Yamaha does. I mean, for $2,500, you can buy a very nice middle mileage V65, and they usually don't sell for 20. Like they're listed at 25, and they usually don't sell.
Yeah,
like,
you could get them probably $2,000.
I'm thinking about just buying like 3 V65 Magnas and just parking them for a while.
Yeah, what an ultimate investment.
Because honestly, that's a good bike to just buy, ride, and like invest in.
Yeah.
For like obviously investing meaning like you won't lose your ass and you might like make $500 when you go to sell it.
You ain't making $30,000.
Yeah, like I'm not saying these things are gonna go to the moon, but for like $2,000 for a super bike in 1983.
Yeah, you can't
beat it.
You can't beat it.
It's just insane that no one wants these bikes at the moment. And they'll have their like resurgence one day and people be like, the V65 was the coolest thing.
Someone is gonna make a sick edit or something on a V65 Magna. Or
perhaps it could be us. We'll buy V65s
and
then
we'll do that.
We'll make like a video and it'll get like 3 million views on a 20-minute video, please. And then like everyone wants a V65 and I'll have 3 of them.
Yeah. Offers are waiting.
If anyone has a V65, I got cash in hand.
Cash in hand, hey. Yeah, but I mean, like you said, they're super bikes.
They're the only bikes right now that I see where it's like, oh, I want this bike.
Have you ever seen the old ad for them back in the... I think I sent it to you a long time ago.
I think so. I think I'm mixing it up with the VMAX one.
Yeah, and then I think I sent you
the
Hurricane one.
The Hurricane one. Yeah.
Super cool.
The VMAX one is the one he does a burnout in, right? I can't remember the...
the Magnum might be...
I think the
got
Magnum...
a drag strip too.
Maybe. I don't know. It's one of the two. I'm mixing them up, but I've seen them.
I sent them back to back, so maybe.
Yeah. The advertising was just so cool back then.
I wish they would do that now.
Yeah, those bikes, I mean, they're a little polarizing to look at. Like the VMAX is a little bit odd to look at.
Yeah.
VMAX has like the tiny circle light and the scoops, and then the V65 has a super long rake in the front and then square headlight.
Yep.
But those Super Magnas kind of look like Harley-esque. But then you see like, you go to the other side and there's 2 more cylinders.
Yep.
They're sweet looking bikes.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Valkyrie almost.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were. And then those were the last Magnas that were built. They never brought that name back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We should bring new Magna.
New Magna? I mean, they're already doing so much. I don't even know, like, all the... Honda makes so many bikes right now.
I was just like, they have... I think it's called the NT 1100 or something. I don't even know what...
NC? The adventure-ish bike?
It looks adventurous, but I always
see
them. They look like it's like a street adventure bike. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're kind of cool.
Yeah, and then they have, the Africa, and then they have a different.
Yeah, there's a baby Africa.
Yeah, I forgot what I'm thinking of, the Interceptor, but that's the.
I think it's the Hornet. No.
Is it the Interceptor?
Transalp.
Yes. Yep.
Transalp. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just doing so much. I'm excited for...
the new V3 motor.
Yes. I haven't seen anything with it so far, but I'm excited for it. Any other bikes that you've had your eye on? I mean, I think the VFR... I think we've hyped up the VFR 1200X so much that...
Yeah, they disappeared off the internet.
I haven't seen one for sale
I've been
6 months.
Looking. I've had one pop up far away.
Yeah? Let's clip this. If anyone is watching this who has a Honda VFR 1200X, preferably in red, would take black.
Or blue. Did they make it blue?
I think it was just red and black.
Red and black. Preferably red, because I've seen plenty of black ones.
No DCT.
No.
Lower mileage, medium mileage.
Just not like absurd mileage.
For sale. Please hit this email up.
Yes, please.
Take that clip right there. Hopefully we'll find someone.
Please. I really hope so.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
I still haven't found a 1993 CBR 900RR yet.
Yeah.
There was a 94 for sale, but... Oh, yeah, there's a 94 for sale. Guess how many miles it has?
61,000.
I think it's 49,000.
Damn it. That's a lot.
And he wants $5,000 for it.
That's even crazier.
It's just like every single bike I'm seeing nowadays is just
high
mileage and beat up and overpriced. Like the what bike did I send? The big one. I think it had 60,000 miles.
You wanted, what is 61s?
65, maybe 6. Yeah, look at this thing. 39,000. It's pretty clean, but for 5, that's a little steep.
Yeah,
because you can buy a nice one for 5.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can ever find them.
I just love the round headlights.
I love the round headlights. There was another bike that had round headlights that I was looking at recently.
One day, quote me on this, I'm going to get a CBR 250.
Double R?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 6,000.
Zero purpose for them other than to say it revs to 20,000 RPM, 19,000.
Come get it before the price goes up for the summer. 6,000. Price is firm. 1994 CB1000 Super 4. And the bike has, wait for it, you might have taken the mileage off.
I kind of want to put these people on blast.
That's what I'm doing right now. He took the mileage off.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. But this bike had 60,000 miles on it.
I could pull up, I have it saved in my Facebook saved marketplace. One sold, I'm pretty sure it had 12,000 miles on it. One sold for $3,400.
Yeah, the red one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that bike probably sold for 3.
Clean. Yeah.
It probably sold for 3.
Yeah.
Like, realistically. Because that bike was for sale for 8 months.
Mm-hmm. I almost bought it.
Nice bikes.
Very awesome.
Super, just not $6,000 bikes.
Yeah.
And this one's black.
Yeah. I will say the CB1000 is more fun to drive, but I'd rather have a ZRX or 1200.
Yeah. Would you rather have the 1000 or the 919?
Probably the 1000. I don't know. I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, they're rare. Like, yeah, I guess I would agree. I like how the 1000 looks, but fuel injection.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I feel like they probably ride similar.
Yeah, very like the 919 had a
More peaky.
yeah.
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 Because it's a CBR motor, where I think that motor was just for that bike.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think they put it in anything else. Maybe they might have put it in something else, but not like
outstanding.
Yeah.
Like a CBR or anything like that.
Yeah. But spikes are in a weird place. Groms have kind of gotten cheaper.
I was just gonna bring that up. These anything smaller than not even 150s are a good price, but 125 people need to stop smoking. We've been looking for CRF 125s for flat track. People are posting them for more than you can buy them from the dealership.
Because they're probably like, with tag title registration, this one's cheaper.
I've been seeing them like $3,800. And I'm
Damn.
like, they're like, it has 2 hours on it. And I'm like, I could go to the dealer, be like, waive the
yeah, because they're not
taxes and
selling
shit.
them anyways.
Yeah, and buy it for $35. There's another dude on there selling 2 of them, paired up, $6,000. He wants $3,000 each for them. I'm like,
that's not horrible.
It's
if
not
you
horrible.
could, depending on how many hours.
but he's firm. He's
but
like
firm is crazy.
firm on price.
Yeah, firm is crazy.
And I saw another one like,
Because like
We
five for both, not bad.
I would do that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. But but then the other day one came up $2,000, 5 hours on it. It was listed for 2 hours, gone instantaneously.
Did you message him?
Yeah.
Damn. That's always like the
See, you get the unicorn out there,
yeah.
and then it just you pretty much have to like drop everything you're doing, and if you're not within an hour radius,
Yeah, it was like that yellow VFR that came for
Yes.
what was it, $2,200? Oh my god, I'm still angry about that because
Like-
I was at work and I was just gonna close up shop and just go.
Yeah, like there's steals of the century where you just kind of have to get lucky.
Yeah, like my Hornet.
Yeah, exactly. Or your R6 is a pretty crazy one too.
Yeah, but that bike was listed for a long time.
Yeah,
but
that-
it was just on Craigslist.
Yeah, yeah.
The RC51 was like a 9-month negotiation.
Yeah.
That was a good deal.
Yeah,
but
there's-
like my Hornet was like the one where it's like I'm dropping everything I'm doing and I'm going buying it
Yeah.
right now. I remember I called I'm coming. I'm getting off work in 2 hours. I'm an hour away. I'll be there in 3 hours.
Yep. Yeah, it's some of the stuff you just
gotta go.
gotta go.
Yeah. It's so I don't know. I always find it funny where it's like you could listed it for like a little bit more and it probably would have been sold in like 3 days.
Yeah,
But
but
I
another thing
don't
too,
know.
like Groms, they're just forever holding their price point.
yeah,
at, like
I've seen a couple cheap ones recently though. Like 2,800.
I keep getting I click on them. They're pretty good looking, but Grom colognes. I don't know if you've seen a bunch of
Yeah,
those.
occasionally I'll see them.
And I'm like, I click on it. I'm like, oh, finally a Grom at a good price. And
Yeah,
then you're
no.
like, nah, it's Grom.
You know what I haven't seen is the original Grom.
Yeah, I see.
I see like the ones that I have.
Yeah.
Like I think mine's a 2018, so Gen 2.
I like this headlight the best.
Yeah, this is my favorite generation of Grom. However, never see the original Grom.
Yeah,
Like
they're like either everyone's destroyed them or they just love them so much. I don't know.
I have no idea. I think they've just been like stunted. But then again, there's got to be like that wife who bought it 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Never rode it. Like I don't see those come for sale. If I was like, they probably listen for like $2,000. Some kid goes, "I'm buying it right now,"
Well, you can't even see. Yeah, exactly.
and then he just takes everything off and puts stump bars on it. And then
Yeah.
there goes another Grom.
And I bet you they haven't changed them, so people might even throw the fucking new headlights.
Yeah, the
on them.
updated stuff on the old ones. Yeah.
So there's that too.
Yeah, Grom market is just motorcycle market in general right now. I will say RC51s have disappeared.
Yeah.
They were popping up, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna buy another one. I think I will.
Yeah.
But they're gone.
Yeah.
And that to the one guy who said that they're everywhere for $3,000. I got a $2,000 finder fee for you, man.
Yeah, if you find one.
I got $2,000 finder fee.
If you can find one for $3,000 in good condition.
Yeah, in good condition. Not like, no Street Fighter RC51. I'm talking full OEM plastic, riding RC51 with like medium miles.
I would be thoroughly impressed.
Yeah. It's not $2,000 for you, buddy. I think I offered him $500 at the time. Just for sending me the listings. That's all you gotta do. You just got a screenshot. You said you found them.
Free money, guys.
Yeah, that's the dumb comment for this video.
Yep.
Just, that's maybe we'll find it and put it here, but I don't even remember where it was. And for those who are like a little lost in what we're talking about, there was a guy, we made an RC51 video, talked about it, and he's like, well, I don't understand why anyone wants these bikes. They're $3,000 bikes. Of course, a bunch of people started flaming them. And then I told him, in what world is this a $3,000 bike? And he's like, they're everywhere. And I told him I'd give him a $500 finder fee for every bike, for every clean RC51 he sends me for less than $4,000. You know how many I got sent?
Big old goose egg.
0. You know why? Because they don't exist. Because if they do, they're gone within 5 minutes.
Before anyone ever sees them.
I did get an offer on my RC51. Maybe we already talked about this.
I don't know.
I'm tempted. But then I just buy another one.
Yeah.
Because I had a guy literally yesterday tell me, where's your RC51? I'm like, oh, it's at home. He's like, I had one. You know what he said? Should have never sold mine.
Yeah, exactly. They always... Every time I drive that thing, dude, I had one of these back in the day.
It was the best bike I ever had.
Yeah.
I've not owned my bike for that long. I've had minimum 15 different people tell me that.
If you want to buy a motorcycle to get people to talk to you, especially
if you don't have
people.
friends, go buy an RC51 and ride it around. People will follow you to gas stations.
Legit.
Like, you want to be an Insta celebrity? Go to like Road America during the summertime with an RC51. You'll get swarmed. Or an RC30 if you're balling like that.
Or RC45. Pretty much any of the RCs if you pull up on anything newer RC than the RC51, we know you have it like that.
Yeah. The RC211V, the RC213V.
If I saw one of those, I think my jaw would hit the floor, but...
I would probably... Yeah, I wouldn't know how to act.
Yeah. I'd be acting up.
Yeah.
I mean, I act up when I see an RC30 too, but...